Good Friday, friends. It's so good to see you. Welcome to another gathering of our digital village. Today, it's time for your Friday weekly wrap up, where we will pull one card for the collective and a single card for each person who requests to wrap up your week. So often in tarot, we talk about cards for past, present, and future. But what does it really mean? Today, we pull cards for the extraordinarily recent past, just the past 5 days. If you were here with us on Monday and you got a card to start the week, let me know what that card was, because it's so interesting to look at the Monday card and the Friday card and put them together. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. Today, we are multi-streaming in a lot of different places, so wherever you are, if you are watching this broadcast and you would like a card to end your week, just ask and we will do our best to get it done. Let me hop on over to CardCam, where now everyone can see that today we are working with Goddess Tarot by Chris Walder. This, I love this deck. US Games. I've got multiple copies of it. What year? 19, I'm not reading it well, but it looks like the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, something like that. Someone with better eyes can tell me. But it's a great deck and I love it. Let me know what you think of it. All right. Here we go. Starting with the collective, and I'm going to thank, you are such a good village. So many of you will think to remind us what the Monday cards were for the collective. The first one that I see is Audrey M. Audrey, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's how we started the week as a collective. 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the Magician reversed. And the message was to love and take care of one another, which I love and think we should do all the time. All right. How do we end the week as a collective? It's interesting to note these cards are not a standard size, never were. It was an interesting thing about that deck. It's from US Games. All right, here we go. For the collective, wrapping up the week, the 5 of Swords. And this goes along, the whole thing with our collective reading on Monday with that Magician reversed was take care of each other and don't listen to anyone who says that's not what we're supposed to do. To me, this is really throwing down the gauntlet and saying, yeah, damn straight, I will fight you if you tell me that we're not here to love and take care of each other. And so I think we're really coming forward with that energy of we're going to care about one another no matter what wedges you try to drive between us. And when I say you, who's the you there? Could be anyone, but we're going to stand strong together. That's how I see that message, even though it is, of course, indeed, a difficult card. All right, let's get going. I will take these in the order in which I see them. I'll do my best not to skip anyone, but y'all know what happens. If it does, don't take it personally. Just let us know, and I'll do my best to correct it. All right, Trey Cameron, good to see you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. You started with the 4 of Cups reversed on Monday. Trey says, maybe I'm crazy, but this week it did feel like people in general are really getting tired of the BS. I don't think you're crazy. I'm feeling it too, and I'm seeing it at the tarot table, and it's delightful. Absolutely delightful. All right. I mean, not everybody, but, All right. So you started with the 4 of Cups reversed, And now the Seven of Pentacles. So it's not like any of this is easy. You have to take care of yourself every day. You have to really be careful what energies you lean into. And, none of it is easy, and it wasn't easy. I'm not going to say you had an easy week, Trey, but I am going to say you did really well, and you keep doing really well, and you will see those results. All right. Up next is Christina. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. Monday's card was the 8 of Wands, and it was a busy week. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. 2 of Swords. I think the key here, like 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, it's interesting because 8 of Wands moves quickly. 2 of Swords is like, nah, I'm going to sit here till I figure it out. And I think that is sort of this message for you this week and going forward, that you are allowed to carve out space for yourself, for your peace of mind, and for your ability to make wise decisions for yourself. You don't have to make snap decisions most of the time. That's really the key, right? There it is. So I gotta laugh. I usually don't say things to my detractors because they're stupid, but we've got someone, this is funny, y'all. We've got someone on YouTube Vertical calling me a noob. Of all the people in the tarot world, your tarot fairy godmother has been a full-time reader for 30 years. That's just funny. All right. Next up, Divine Timing. So good to see you on YouTube Vertical. Thanks for being here. Don't remember yours from Monday. That is perfectly okay. I'm going to do you right now. 9 of Swords reversed. This week, you did a good job working toward your healing, learning not to let things get to you too much or too badly. Okay, we've got 2 Christinas in a row. Oh, no, wait a minute. I did Christina. Now I'm doing Christina R. Right. Christina R., we're going to do you, your mom, and your sis. Here we go. Okay. How did it go this week? You had the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles to start, Christina R. And now the 3 of Swords reversed. I really feel like you are working on good things and healing is coming and fixes are coming. I hope you're experiencing that in real time. But if you're not, here's the energy. It's coming. Okay. For Karen, and this is Christina R.'s mom, who we also see here, we have the Empress reversed, called Fertility in this deck. And that's interesting because this is the card of the mom and you're the mom. Karen, I wonder if this week there were some issues dealing with your own mom or some issues for you as a grandmom. The key is you got to nurture yourself first. Nurture yourself before you nurture others. There's no other way. And for Karen, oh, right. Karen, you had started with the 6 of Swords. So I feel like you're trying to be logical in all of this and move yourself forward appropriately. And Kim, you started with the 7 of Swords reversed. And now the 4 of Cups. So I think you're getting information, not necessarily pleased with all the information you're getting, but stay open and stay positive. And Christina let us know with these positive cards that she's getting, she did have a good interview and is getting a second interview for that job. So we are wishing you all the best, love, all the best. And Scorpio Darkness, I'm Scorpio too. Thank you for following. And this is good wishes for Christina R.'s new job. All right. Over on Instagram, beautiful Gemini. So good to see you. Happy birthday. We're in Gemini season, so I know it's either been or coming. A wrap-up card for your week. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, cannot go wrong with this. What did you do this week? Maybe it's a new job or thinking about a new job. Maybe you got some money you did not expect to get. Maybe you found a new way to feel grounded or a new way to take care of yourself. Maybe you started a whole new journey. One way or the other, it's grounding and it's good for you physically and financially. All right. Yeah, beautiful Gemini. That is awesome for Christine. So true. All right. And Scorpio Darkness, let me know if you would like a card to wrap up your week. Audrey M., once again, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. I hope that you are coming to our monthly in-person tarot meetup this Sunday. Not only you, but anyone who is local. We're in Palm City, Florida. Come see us. Okay, Audrey M., you started with the World. Here we go. And now the Ace of Cups reversed. It is true. It is true that there's not enough love in the world. That's true. You get the World, you get the Ace of Cups reversed. You know, what was that old song? You and I would know it. Not everyone would. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing there's just too little of. But you're doing a good job, Audrey. If there's ways you're not feeling loved, if there's ways you are not feeling the love, I know you and I know you know how to lean in and find it. And just know that you are loved, you are loving, and you are lovable. All right. Over on Twitch, yes, Scorpio Darkness, my new Scorpio friend. Of course you'd love a card. I'd love to give you a card. Now this wraps up your week. It just talks about the last 5 days, how it's been, what you did, all of that. All right. We've got the Moon reversed. This week, Scorpio Darkness, and no surprise here, I think you really dug deep. I think you tried to figure out what is really true. Not what people say is true, not what you want to believe is true, whether it is spiritual or mundane. I feel like you really dug in to try to find real truth and real understanding. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Joyous Social, Dionne Warwick. That's a Dionne Warwick song. Did you know that in the 90s I was a Dionne Warwick psychic friend? It's true. All right. Where are we going here? We are going back to Instagram, Gypsy Grounded in Reality. Adrija, so good to see you. Here's a card for you. Judgment reversed. I feel like this week you're given a second look at something. Like, no, I don't want that. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I do. And I think you're opening up to what you do and do not want. This can be a good thing or a dangerous thing, depending on how you do it. As long as you do it guided with logic, it's a good thing. Scorpio Darkness, I feel like I went into a rabbit hole maze into myself. It's actually a good thing. You're probably not done with that process, but it's a good thing. All righty, 64, Amy Penn. Good to see you. My card on Monday was Justice Reversed. How do I end the week? Justice Reversed is how you started. Two of Cups is how you end. You did a great job, Amy. There's a lot going on that is not to your liking, but you did a good job keeping your self-esteem, keeping a good relationship with yourself, and keeping a good relationship with the people around you. That was all you needed to do, and you did it. Well Done. Teresa, good to see you over on YouTube Vertical. Yeah, right. So funny. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Where are you asking for a card? Let me know and you'll get a card. Glad you're here. Joy Isle, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here is a card for you to wrap up your week. It's the Chariot reversed. In this deck, it's called Movement, and it's associated with the Welsh goddess Rhiannon, which we all know because of Fleetwood Mac, but a legit goddess nonetheless. I wonder, Joy, if this week you were feeling stuck. I feel like whether it is emotionally stuck or stuck in a situation of some sort, it doesn't feel great. Let's turn the card right side up to welcome that new motion coming in, because I think that's really what you need. All right. Who is next? It's Smile Soul 20. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. Look at you. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're going to do all the magic on this. Everyone, do your magic. Light your candles. For as long as I've known Smile Soul 20, she has been looking for the right partner. And today, to wrap up this week, we get love or the lovers related to Venus. And I realize this is a card to wrap up the week, and I don't know if you met someone, talked to someone, whatever, but I think you may energetically or in real life. I believe you may have planted some seeds that will bring you to the relationship you're looking for. So mote it be. And everyone join me in sending that energy to Smile Soul 20. Oh, Interfacto, I love seeing you all platforms at once. Really nice sending love. So good to see you, first of all. And I love seeing you on all the platforms. Would you like a card? LP, good to see you. Glad you're here. Here is a card for you. You get the Magician reversed to wrap up the week. So here it's called Magic, and the goddess it's associated with is Isis. It is Goddess Tarot, so each major is associated with a goddess from somewhere in world culture. And LP, I don't love the Magician reversed for you. I'm sorry. I feel like this week maybe you didn't trust your own voice. Maybe you didn't trust your own skills or your own abilities. And I want to turn this right side up and say it is so important for you to be able to trust yourself, and there's no reason not to. And yes, Interfacto is here. Interfacto, you're getting a ton of love. You're a celebrity. Like, I love you too. Maybe we should do a collab. What do you say? Would love it. Hey, Scorp13, thanks for the subscribing. I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, Interfacto, a card for you. We are wrapping up your week with one card. And you get Judgment reversed, related to Guinevere, which is kind of cool. But I wonder, is there something in your own life you need to put closure to that you haven't? Is there something this week that you needed to get done that you have not gotten done yet? And if that's the case, either, okay, don't beat yourself up, or get her done. Oh, you're in for a collab? Reach out to me. I'll reach out to you. Let's make it happen. It would be so fun. Thank you. It would be an honor for me too. So with this Judgment reversed, I'm going to say one more thing. Sometimes when I see Judgment reversed, Interfacto, it's because you're not promoting yourself well enough. So that too. Oh, and one other thing could have to do with those in spirit communicating with you and you not listening well enough. So whichever of those are most appropriate to wrap up your week, it could be all of them. Take it. All right. Okay, very good. And Adrija had also gotten judgment reversed. So it's stalking us today, isn't it? Ah, you're totally right. There you go. Thank you. Okay, Melissa Grosso, my good friend, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the sun as well, you should. And now the Hermit. 2 major arcana cards. In this deck, it's called Contemplation. And the goddess is Chango, who hangs out on the moon with a rabbit. Seriously, read the myth. The sun and the Hermit together, Melissa. I feel like you are really tuning into your social energy and recognizing that there are times you really want to be with people. There are times you have to be with people. And there are times when, if you can choose, you'd rather spend some time on your own. And that is perfectly okay. Have fun doing it. Okay. Teresa, now I'm seeing you over on YouTube. YouTube OG. That's what I'm calling it. YouTube OG. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. And thanks for using members only emojis. Death reversed on Monday. 8 of Wands today. Now, isn't that so interesting? Like, those 2 cards are so opposite, because Death reversed is like, we shall go no further. Stop. 8 of Wands is like, oh gosh, we are just flying through. Motion, motion, motion. So I feel like, Teresa, you are doing a good job holding the energy of both things. That I'm here now and I'm going to bloom where I'm planted. But I'm also open to all the winds of change. And you're managing to be good with all of that, which is not always easy, but well done. All right. Cassandra, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're going to do you, your mom, Raquel, and Gemini Sun, all who have been members of this channel and moderators and all kinds of stuff for a long time. We appreciate all of you. All of you. Okay. Here we go, Cassandra. Starting with you, wrapping up your week with the 9 of Pentacles. Welcome to summer. I know you're a teacher. I know you probably have some time off. I think that you're excited about the new role you're going to be in when school starts again. And it looks like you had a good week and are in a greater place of confidence, which I really like to see. For your mom, Raquel, there's that Chariot reversed again. I don't love it. Could just be a thing with the week. Maybe there was a car issue. Maybe something you wanted to do did not happen the way you wanted it, but maybe there are ways you are feeling stuck and need to work on being unstuck. Gemini Sun, how was your week? Let's find out. Let's see what we got here. I see how your week was. This is the Tower. The wobble lock, oppression, it's the Tower, literally. And so I feel like Gemini Sun, you know, you have been sort of constantly going through this upheaval that unfortunately I think is unavoidable. And what you have to do from this, from whatever you experienced, whatever you found this week, find the enlightenment therein. No matter how good, bad, or indifferent it feels, find the enlightenment. That's the key. Hey, JJM over on Twitch. Good to see you. Let me know if you'd like a card to close out your work week. I know not everyone has a Monday through Friday work week, but that's what we do. Okay, I certainly don't. I am available for readings all weekend, just except when I'm doing my meetup on Sunday. Okay, but still before and after. Here we go. Liz Harrison. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the 10 of Swords reversed. And now the King of Wands. I love this with all of my heart. All of my heart. And here's how and here's why. You started with the 10 of Swords reversed, which was like, it's been hard, but it's starting to get better. And now you're like, I'm in my creativity. I'm in my spirituality. I'm in my energy. Back up, because I'm here. I feel like you've really gotten your energy back in a really strong way. So well done. All right, JJM over on Twitch. So good to see you. Oh, Dan, thank you for your kind words. Okay. JJM on Twitch. This is the Chariot. In this deck, it's called Movement. It's associated with the goddess Rhiannon. But this week, JJM, I think you did a good job recognizing your own mastery and moving yourself forward. On a mundane level, this can have to do with travel. It can have to do with a new card or something about a new car, not card, a new car, transportation, travel, that kind of thing. But on a deeply spiritual level, it talks about your own acknowledgement of your abilities and your plan on how you move yourself forward. So well done. Oh, Betty, such kind words. Your love for tarot inspires me every day. Thank you so much. And Liz, feedback from your reading. I'm smiling with this card and love and accept it and all its strength. Thank you. So mote it be. All right. Here we go. DePonte, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday card was the 2 of Wands. Week started great, but then things slowed down. Let's wrap it up. Okay. So starting with the 2 of Wands and now the 4 of Swords. Yeah, exactly as you said. Exactly as you said. Started out good, but slowed down. But let's remember something. When we put the 4 of Swords, which can be meditation, with the 2 of Wands, which can be manifestation, there is a directive here for you, DePonte, to go ahead and use visualization and meditation to create what you want. Put your spiritual energy toward what you want. All right. Oh, JJM, thank you. I def feel that. Okay, good for you. It's a good thing to feel. All righty. Lisa E., so good to see you. We're going to do you and your daughter, Jenna. All righty. So for you, Lisa E., the 8 of Wands reversed. You know, of late, I feel like it's been stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. And I feel like this week you may have felt a little stuck or just a little over it. Like, I just don't want to deal with any of this. It is okay to take a break when you need it. But it is also okay to welcome new energy and allow new energy to flow in. Now, for your daughter, Jenna, the 7 of Staves or the 7 of Wands reversed. So this really for me is about recognizing you're not alone. It's okay. It's okay to enjoy your friends. It's okay to be social. It's okay to ask for help when you need it, but do not let other people move you in a direction you don't want to go in. Dan, I am clocking your correction. Understood. Iva Morris, so nice to see you over on Instagram. Let me know if you want a card over there. All right. Where are we? Hey, Joyous Ocean. Good to see you. Joyous Ocean. Here we go. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Of course, Joyous Ocean is Dion C. Monsanto, the creator of beautiful things like this. All right. We're going to do you, we're going to do Jada, and we're going to do Joanne Ball, who is also a member here. Okay, here we go. Starting with you, Joyous Ocean. Dion, you got the Hermit reversed to start, and now the Devil. You have a lot of friends around you, but no doubt you're going through a difficult time, and we understand it, and we understand why. Hey, JJM, thanks for the follow. We appreciate that. So Joyous Ocean, this just acknowledges that this has been a hard week, and you're doing a good job getting through it and getting the people around you through it. Okay. For Jada, the Ace of Swords reversed. And now the Six of Wands reversed. I'm afraid this is a hard truth. Like some things, no matter how much you want them to work, some things, some people, no matter how much you want them to be honest, communicative, decent people, you can want it, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. All right. And Joanne started the week with the Queen of Swords. JJM, we have not yet named the cat. That's my bad. I've been working on getting other tech fixed, and we have not yet named the cat, but I promise we will. And your submissions are still in there. Okay, so for Joanne Ball, thank you for being a member. We're doing you at the request of Joyous Ocean. You started with the Queen of Swords. And now the Four of Cups reversed, where I feel like you spent the week making the best of some difficult situations, which sometimes is like winning. That's winning. And especially coupled with the Queen of Swords, it's winning. It's not winning under the best circumstances, but it's still winning. We'll take it. Okay, so Iva Morris, you're on YouTube and Instagram. Great to see you. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab you right now, Iva Morris. We really appreciate you. Tower reversed was on Monday. You recently had elective surgery. You're home recovering, sending you so much healing. It's going well, but you have time to think about that big picture, right, with that Tower reversed. So you started with the Tower reversed, and now the Five of Pentacles reversed, which is great. So here's the thing. Amid the chaos, whether the chaos is family chaos, work chaos, global chaos, whatever, amid the chaos, there are so many opportunities, and you are finding those opportunities. So as you think about the big picture, put yourself as the main character and find all of your opportunities there. Okay. Autumn Pond, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. You started with the Knight of Swords on Monday. I love that card for you. I really do. And now the Seven of Cups. So that's so funny, right? Because Knight of Swords is like, I know exactly what I want and very quickly going for it. And then Seven of Cups is like, oh, look, I could have this or this or this. I don't think I want this, but I might want this. And so I think this week you did a good job pursuing what you must and what you know you want and staying open to all the possibilities, which is perfect. Okay. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for almost a year. And thanks for using members only emojis. Skateboard 3, thanks for the contribution. I do see your request. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you. On Friday, we do a card to wrap up the week. That may give you exactly the information you're looking for. And I will take you in the order in which I see you, so hang in there and I will get to you. If you have to leave the stream, just come on back and you'll find it there. Thank you so much, and thanks for your kindness. All right. Hey, Zuri, Yatsuri Shop over on Instagram. So good to see you. Okay, Christine Hallowell, thanks for your patience. Here we go. This is for you, Christine Hallowell. Ace of Cups reversed is how you started. Okay, everyone, to the front of the room, everyone who cares about tarot, because you cannot make this stuff up. I want my truth stick for this. This is so freaking cool. Christine, you started the week this way with the Ace of Cups reversed, and the universe did its work, and now it's the Ace of Cups upright. You can't make this stuff up. This is so cool. So I feel like, Christine Hallowell, I know you had said this had to do with your son, so maybe things got better there. But one way or the other, Christine, you handled everything you had to handle this week with love, with kindness, with a good heart, even when it was hard. Very well done. All righty. Hey, Zuri, let me know if you want a card to end your week. Happy to do it. All right. Betty Flesher, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thanks for using members-only emojis. Hippie Pippy, I see you there over on Instagram. I see you over there. Good to see you. Okay, Betty Flesher, we appreciate you so much. Here is a... Okay, I have a few things to say. This is card 12. It is the Hanged Man. In this deck, she names it Sacrifice, which I don't love, but associates it with Kuan Yin, which I do. But what am I going to say about the Hanged Man for you, Betty Flesher, to end your week, especially in this deck where there is this energy of sacrifice? What I'm going to say is this. You have the insight, the knowledge, the reflection, the ability. You have the ability to find what you need to find. And yet sometimes you do not prioritize those things for yourself. This week, I think you probably did a really good job with your own sort of mental well-being, but I feel like you could honor your skills and your abilities a wee bit more. That's what I'm thinking. Gen Xers, just walk it off. Good to see you. Thanks for being a member. And thank you so much for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, just hopping over to Insta for one quick minute. Yatsuri Shop. If y'all don't follow Zuri, Yatsuri Shop, great stuff, great merchandise. If you like crystals and things like that, things we like, she got some and it's nice. So a card to wrap up your week for Zuri. The Nine of Cups reversed. Zuri, there are some things going on that are not to your liking. I think you're doing a good job figuring out how to either fix it or manage it the very best way possible. And that's what you need to do. But let's all send you some love and turn this right side up to bring you greater satisfaction going forward. Jojo G, I see you. Glad to see you over on Insta. And okay, Jojo G, here we go. Wrapping up your week with the King of Pentacles. Jojo, you did a good job this week. You took care of what you need to take care of, and you did it like a boss. Like you are really on top of it this week. I don't know what the it is that you're on top of, but whatever it is, you are doing it, and you're doing it like a boss. Well done. Okay, Hippie Pippy, who of course is a member on YouTube, on Instagram right now. I have not done your card yet. But I'll do it right now. Whatever. Right. It was the Six of Pentacles, and you said about reciprocity being your word of the week. Everyone has taken this week, or rather shown themselves to me, and now the cull begins. Thank you. Right, and you're requesting for Pam and Pam's daughter as well. You know what? I actually see that coming up. So if you don't mind, hang out, and I'll do all three at the same time when it comes up on YouTube, but it's coming up quick. I know you're crossing the streams, and I'm glad you are. I really appreciate it, and glad it's working out. So I'll go ahead and do all three of you as soon as I get to you on YouTube. Thank you. Sarah F., so good to see you. Monday was the Eight of Swords. I remember. No. Okay. Arg, Sarah, Eight of Swords and now Queen of Swords reverse. What the heck? What is going on here? There is something going on, and I don't know if it's something that is little, but you're making it big in your head, or if it's something that really is this big. I don't mean like this big, but I mean, really big. Whatever it is, it's a problem. You're facing something above and beyond the usual set of problems. I want you to know that you can find your solutions. Trust your ability to find your solutions. That is the key. Okay, here we go. Joanne Ellis, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's a card to wrap up your week. The Fool reversed, which in this deck is called Beginnings, and the goddess is Tara. So, Joanne, with the Fool reversed, I am wondering if you may have had to deal with some ridiculous people this week, or if you yourself were not feeling the joy the way you would want to. One way or the other, let's turn this right side up to welcome some joy and some fun in the journey going forward. All righty, here we go. Barbie Bird, you are up next. I'm not sure that I acknowledged Michelle's Mystic Corner. Thank you for the super chat. I'm not sure I acknowledged that, and I apologize. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Okay, and of course, thank you for being a member. All right, let's see. Barbie Bird. Hang on one second. I'm trying to stay on top of things, as well as the control room staying on top of things for me. And I'm failing miserably. No, I got it now. Okay. Barbie Bird, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you and Mix You Ear, Michelle in Canada, who is also a member. Starting with you, dear Barbie. Empress reversed on Monday. I remember. And now this is Temperance reversed. Balance is what they're calling it. And Yamana or Yemeya is the goddess. Temperance reversed for you, Barbie. I wonder if you had a tough week. I wonder if you felt impatient. I wonder... Oh, this is interesting. On Monday, you said my card was about my healing journey, which I agree. But do you think it could have to do also with my Nan going into the hospital and my mom having to cancel her visit? Absolutely. All of it. All of it. All of it. Empress reversed, grandmother in hospital, mom not being able to visit. Additionally, yes, absolutely. In a very mundane way, it was very predictive. And we don't like any of it. We don't like any of it. But the other thing with this is you have to keep your balance, you have to keep your creativity, and you have to keep your head in the game, right? And Barbie, you're impatient to understand my next moves because of all the upheaval. Understood. It's hard, but we know you're doing the best you can in this situation, and that's all a person can ever do. Okay, now for Michelle Mixuir, who started with the Four of Swords, and Mixuir, you're now back at work. How did that go this week? Hope you're doing really, really, really well. Okay, here we go. Starting with the Four of Swords for Mixuir, and now the Three of Cups. I think it did. Mixuir, you're here sending hugs. Let us know. Was it okay? Was it horrible? Was it good? How did it go? I think people were happy to see you. And I think you had an okay week. I think you felt the support of people around you. And we're sending you lots of support as well. All right. Nalini Kalu, my friend, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. Monday's card was the Seven of Swords. Okay, here we go. Judgment reversed. This is stalking us today. Oh my goodness. This is stalking us, Nalini. You need healing magic as well. Well, I think that's what this is all about, because when we see judgment reversed, very often what we see is we don't have closure yet. We're not over it yet. So this could literally be an illness you're not over yet. It could be trauma you're not over yet. Could be all of the above. And so, yes, we are all sending you that magic to get that healing and that closure, because that's what you need. Humble Beginnings, so good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. You're in the queue. I take it in the order in which I see it, but you absolutely can have a card, and I'm so glad you're here. Candy B, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to do you and Marlon. Here we go. On Monday, you had the Three of Pentacles. And now the Queen of Pentacles. You're cleaning up. You know, what do we say now? Like we used to say, you're kicking ass and taking no names. Now, kicking ass and taking no names. But these days, I think we say, you ate. I think you did a great job this week. Whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're doing, you did a great job. Marlon, Nine of Swords reversed. We're back to it, y'all, where one of you's doing great, the other one's having a difficult time. Make sure you support each other and help each other. Barbie Bird, I'm nailing the lingo. I'm trying. So Marlon, that's called temptation in this deck, but this is the devil. This is really about figuring out what's in your behavior, what's in your mind, and what's in your history holding you back, and what can you do to fix it? That's really the key. There is need for some healing and some release. Okay, I'm going to hop on over to Nil over on Instagram. Good to see you, Nil. Glad you're here. Wrapping up your week with the Prince of Pentacles reversed, which is in this deck, the way they do it, this is like the Knight. This is the Knight. And so Knight of Pentacles reversed. Nil, I feel like your finances are not going exactly the way you want them to, or maybe it's your work, or maybe it's your plan to go forward practically. So this week may have been a little frustrating. Going forward, though, think about your way forward financially and in terms of what keeps you grounded, healthy, and happy. Okay. I just want to see Mixuir's feedback because this was kind of a big deal for them. Working remotely for a couple of weeks, First day was mostly with IT, then a meeting with managers. Yesterday was intense and my brain is melting. And Dan's dying was tough. Understood. Food bank was good though and went swimming today, then trivia tonight. Okay. Sounds good. Can't go wrong with any of that. We are all sending you love. All right. Who's up next? It is Jeannie Mnuchin. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Monday, you had the Empress, and today is the Butterfly Procession and Skit. Have a great time with that. I'm sure it'll be great. So you started with the Empress, and you end. I shuffled, but this is like the Knight of Pentacles. Things may go a little slower than expected. Not everyone knows what they're doing, but it is going to be great. And this does move you and everything forward. It's all good. All right. Okay, Pip, thank you for your patience. I like to keep the groups over on YouTube just because it's easier for me to keep track of. Pip, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for being on Instagram and YouTube. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for requesting for my good friend Pamela, and who's also a member here, and her daughter. Here we go. Pip, you started with the Six of Pentacles. We talked about reciprocity, and that got you to cut some people out of your life that aren't worth it. All right. So, starting with the Six of Pentacles, and now the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which of course is associated with Lakshmi. It's not easy. Like, what you're going through isn't easy, and there are ups and downs, and the downs are hard and the ups are glorious. And you got to kind of ride with it, but stay grounded, because you're going to have a few of these ups and downs for a while. But I promise you, you are putting in place and doing the things you need to do in order to smooth that out in the long run. Oh, Pip, thank you for your kind words. Okay, now for Pamela. Pamela Phillips, thanks for being a member. We love you. And you got the King of Swords. So I think this week you were great. You made good decisions. You were a strong leader. You spoke well. You were in your integrity. No notes. Great job. For Pamela's daughter. Eight of Swords. I feel like the past little while, your cards have not been as happy as they usually are. It feels stressful. I don't know what's causing the stress, but I believe you had a stressful week, or there is something within you that is causing stress. Figure out what that is and how you can readjust that so that you can feel better. Oh, hippy pippy, it's mainly a down week, but it's all okay now. And it will be in the long run. I mean, there's always ups and downs. What are you going to do? Jackie Masters, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the devil. Alrighty then. And you end with the star, which is a Nana, which I love. Okay, everyone. Again, tarot friends to the front of the room. How beautiful is this? She started with the devil. She ended with the star. Jackie, this week, you showed up so very well. I don't have like a round of applause. Oh, I got the heart hands. I need like a round of applause, I think. You did such a good job here doing the hard thing that brings healing, doing the difficult thing that brings success. I don't think you've seen all that success yet, but girl, you planted some seeds and you did a great job. There it is. There it is. All right. Baby cakes. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Right. Six of Pentacles reversed on Monday, which made me think, don't take any crappy nanny jobs. Man, you and I could probably compare some serious notes if I did not have to keep Certain things confidential. That's all I can tell you. All right. Started with the Six of Pentacles reversed for baby cakes. Ending with Death reversed in this deck called Transformation. I feel like this week we did not necessarily see forward motion, but also not backward motion. So we're hanging in there, and maybe sometimes hanging in there is the best we're going to do. It'll get better after that. So good job hanging in there. All right. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had the Empress reversed, and it makes me want to ask, how's your mom? But now we have Chariot in this deck movement, which is good. So again, two major arcana cards. When you get those two majors, know that you are really moving with spirit. You are doing what you need to do, and spirit is with you. And I think we saw some forward motion this week in a positive way. Very good and well done, Martha. Okay. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Monday was the High Priestess. I love that for you. And now the Hermit reversed. Oh my gosh. I love this so much for you, Vaishali. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to get up and do a dance or something. Because like you've dealt with so many struggles, and this is really about your healing. Letting go of anxiety, allowing people to come in, allowing trustworthy people into your life and finding healing. I know it takes more than a week, but I think you're on the right path. Very good. Mauricio Castro, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You came from Instagram. My evil plan is working. Well done. Good. Let me give you a card to, and I'm happy wherever you watch, but like the prime is YouTube. So Mauricio, let me give you a card for the week that was the Two of Pentacles. You did a good job taking care of everything. Was it easy? Probably not. Did you have everything you needed? Just barely. But you did it, and you did a good job. Well done. Lisa Descali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here over on YouTube. We appreciate you. It's been a hell of a week, huh? Come to our tarot meetup, you and everyone. If you happen to be local to me, we have our meetup, Palm City, Panera, Sunday, 4 p.m. It's free. It's fun. Be there. Lisa, I'm sorry it's been a hard week. Here's a card to wrap you up. Five of Swords reversed. It's all about compromise. It's all about figuring out where to fight and where not to fight, because you can't win every battle. So you got to pick and choose. And if you can negotiate, if you can compromise, that's better. All right. Medium the Rocks, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. We appreciate you. Monday was Chariot reversed. My car was due for inspection. You need to replace all 4 tires. Oh, no. And I'm pleased to report. So last week, we all thought that we were saying goodbye to Mahi the cat. But guess what? Mahi is eating and drinking again. They say cats have 9 lives. Maybe that's why. So sending so much love to you and Mahi. But you have to replace all 4 tires on your car. Oh, well. Okay, starting with Chariot reversed for Medium that Rocks. 8 of Pentacles reversed makes sense. But you know what? Just get through it. Do what you got to do. It's okay. I think that when things get in the way, it just feels like I'm working so hard. And like I take 1 step forward, I take 2 steps back. It's okay. It's okay. Just keep on going. It's all you can do. Minerva Martinez, good to see you. Here's a card for you. You get the devil. It's called temptation in this deck. This may have either been a really fun week with consequences or a difficult week. In this card, you are asked to think about what you're attached to and what's in your life. Is it serving you? Is it not serving you? And if it's not serving you, is it time to let it go? A penny for your thoughts. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for being a moderator. You still don't have your car back. Thanks for using members only emojis. So this is like the Knight of Cups. So I don't know if this is someone coming forward with a car, but like it does feel like this week, even though you didn't get your car, I feel like you did have some nice things happen and some good things happen. And I do think that to get your car, you want to do it with sugar, not with vinegar. Be sweet about it. Shame him into it. That's what you got to do. All right, over on Facebook. So good to see you. Christiana, over on Facebook. Here's a card for you. 8 of Swords, not the easiest week for you. Melissa Tarot, thanks for the like. Not the easiest week for you, Christine. A lot of anxiety, maybe, a lot of worry, a lot of limitation, a lot of constriction. If that's the case and that's what you have to deal with, okay. But I feel like you may be leaning into that sense of limitation more than it is. You know, you may be feeling more anxious than the situation calls for. So see what you can do to come out of that and feel better. Good luck. Okay, over on IG. Sella Metkin. Did I say that right? Probably not. How about, I don't know. I'm sorry I mispronounced your name, but I'm talking to you over on Instagram. Here's a card for you. This is the Chariot. It's called Movement in this deck. This week, you did a good job moving yourself forward. You did a good job recognizing, your abilities, your skills, and your path forward and pursuing it. So well done. Okay. Hey, Michelle's Mystic Corner. Thank you so much for being a member. And thank you for the generous super sticker. I appreciate it. We're going to pull a card for your daughter, Caitlin. She's 28, nonverbal, disabled. Wrapping up her week. The thing is, like, I think she has a happier life than most of us do. That's the thing. You know, she doesn't get to do all the things we do, but she doesn't have to do all the things we do either. I think she had a good week. So there it is. Skateboard 8, so good to see you. Thank you for your patience. And thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. It's your turn now. Thanks for being patient. Here's a card for you, Skateboard 8. You waited a long time for that. 10 of Swords. Okay, let's talk about it. 10 of Swords. I feel like there's something in your life, Skateboard 8, that you are over. You are done. Stick a fork in me. I am done. And if that's the case, you have to look at that and you have to say, okay, should I actually be done? Do I just need a break? Or do I need a new perspective to get through this? But one way or the other, there is something going on where you need to figure out either how to be done or how to do it differently. Good luck. And Christine Nally, thanks for liking the stream. Dan Metheny, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrapping up your week with Judgment, nicely right side up. Nicely. You're definitely on the right track and you're definitely doing what you need to do. It's about closure and planning a way forward, and you're working on it. You really, really are. It's a good thing. Okay. Or as good as it can be, right? Under difficult circumstances. Okay, Gen Xers. Gen Xers just walk it off. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. And thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate you. Okay, Gen Xers, wrapping up your week. The moon reversed. So I could go a couple of different ways with this with you. I wonder if you have had some crisis of faith in yourself, in your practice, something of that nature, or a crisis of faith in someone or something around you. I also wonder if you've really been trying to pull back the veneer and find the truth about something. All of that is not easy, but it may really be necessary. Humble beginnings, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card to end your week. Here we are. It's stalking us now. What's up with this 10 of Swords? I'm shuffling and it's stalking us. So humble beginnings, maybe not the easiest week. Could be physical pain, could be emotional pain, could be something ending that you're not ready to end or something you need to end. One way or the other, though, be careful about being too much up in your head. Be careful about being too much up in your head. That's really the key. Gen Xers both. Got it. All right, Revival of Venus. I know you're here. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you to wrap up your week. 6 of Cups reversed. So this is a card that could say that this week you talked to an old friend, or you made a plan to visit someone, or you went down memory lane in some way or another. It may be about healing old trauma or recognizing that things in your household as you were growing up were different than they should have been. And what do you do about that? So it's difficult, but it is about your healing. What do you think? Karina Morrison, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I love this. It's the Magician. I love this for you. I fully believe this week, Karina, you've done some good work to sort of figure out how to communicate your tools, skills, and abilities in the way that you need to. And I think you're going to get some traction. Missy Lynn Maney over on Facebook. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. Here's a card to wrap up your week. You got the Devil. So either you had way too much fun, or you have something going on that is really hard that needs to be solved. Recognize that to solve it, you're going to have to see what is true. Not what you wish were true, but what really is true. And that can be hard, but I know you're up for the task. All right. Who is next? I'm going to be honest, control room. I told you I was not going to lose my place. I did. I don't know where I am. Got Karina. Okay, so the word from the control room is, here's Rebecca Dusk. Good to see you. Okay, but this is the warning. This is the warning. It's like getting to be last call for readings, y'all. So if you put in a request and I didn't get to you, my most humble apologize. Please reiterate your request. I'm so sorry. All right. Missy Lynn, something that needs to be solved. Wish it could have been fun. I figured that's what it was. I'm sorry. All right. Rebecca Dusk, so good to see you. May I have a card as well for this roller coaster week that was? Most certainly. Yeah, no doubt. It's the Emperor reversed, which in this deck is called Power and is related to Freya. What do we want to say about that, though? Like, I feel like there are some things that are not feeling stable for you. I'm not saying you're not stable. Like, I don't, that's not a mental health question. But there are ways that things don't feel stable. What do you have to do to shore up your sense of stability? That's the question you need to ask yourself going forward to be able to do this. So there it is. All right. So from my perspective, it is last call for reading, Shaw. I want to thank all of you for being here. Those of you helping out with super chats, super stickers, new subscribers, new followers. I want to remind you we have a class coming up next week, Tarot Ethics. I'll broadcast it everywhere. I hope you join us. I am not going to be telling you what your ethics should be. We're going to discuss it amongst ourselves. All right. I am available for readings. I have openings today. You can come see me in my new office in Stuart, Florida. We can work by Zoom. We can work by phone, FaceTime, whatever works for you. I also have some openings on Saturday and Sunday. I will be back tomorrow with another live multi-stream broadcast, which will be your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you ask specific questions and I give specific answers. And that will be happening at 12:30 Eastern Time. Our local meetup is Sunday, 4 p.m., Panera Bread in Palm City. All right, my friends, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to people helping out with super chats and super stickers. Welcome to the new subscribers and new followers. Hope you had a good week. Have a good weekend. Oh, thanks to everyone. Did I say thanks to the members and the moderators? Did I thank everyone appropriately? I meant to. If you need thanks, I'm giving you thanks, and I'm certainly sending you lots of love. See you soon, everyone. Take care.